Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our topic for today under ICT illustration, which is the branding. What is branding? Branding is a marketing practice of creating a name, a symbol, or design that identifies and differentiates product or services from the rest. It is also a promise to your customers. It tells them what they can expect from your product or service and differentiate your offerings from other competitors. So your brand is derived from who you are, who you want to be, and what people perceive you to be. Branding is one of the most important aspects in any business. An effective brand strategy gives you a major edge in increasingly competitive markets. So, how do you develop your name, your logo, and timeline? So, there are at least 5 steps in developing your name, in creating your name. Number one is choose a brand name. This slide is 100% editable. So, it means when you choose a brand name, you are implying that when the name has been recalled into your customers, they will remember what your brand is. So, if for example you are into shoes, okay, choose a brand name where it can recall immediately. Like for example, for the shoes, okay, a brand name is like Nike. Okay, so choose a unique name. Another one is choose a color for the brand. The color for the brand is important because, as you can see, it must jive with your objectives, with your vision. And then a logo. So, logo means um, being creative in your logo pertains that that image alone or that logo alone represents your brand or your company. Or consider slogan, like for example, Nike for comfortable wear. That is a slogan. And then decide on a timeline for logo refresh. You can choose if, for example, this logo is within one year and it really recalls and drive satisfied customers, then you can refresh again your logo. But refreshing your logo must be within the original logo that you have created so that um, you will not be able to be feel away of the original brand and logo you made in the initially. So a good product can deliver message clearly, it confirm credibility, it connect to target prospect, it motivate buyers and concretize user loyalty. So a good product and a good brand will drive customers, okay? Drive customers to buy your brand. So here are simple tips to publicize your brand. Of course, develop a tagline. Write a statement that is meaningful, impressive, and easy to remember to capture the essence of your brand. And then design a logo. Logo is very crucial because you have to create a logo that has a symbolism of your business and consistent with your tagline and displays it strategically. Write also a brand message. Select a key message to communicate about your brand. Sustain a brand quality. Deliver a promise of quality through your brand. Also, you have to practice consistency. With that consistency comes with your quality of your product. So be reliable and consistent to what your brand means in your business. In generating a business idea, you should first identify the type of business suited to your business idea. What are you passionate about? What are your interests? Okay, so choosing your business must be in line with your interest. You should also analyze and scan the potential environment, study the marketing practices and strategies of your competitors, analyze strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats in your environment to ensure that the product or service you are planning to offer will be patronized and within easy reach of target customers. So there are steps of a successful building of a successful brand. Number one, of course, is you define how you want to be perceived. When your customers have finished using your product or service, how do you want them to describe their experience? If you own a restaurant, for example, what do you want them to say? Wow, this restaurant has the largest portions in town. It's great. You really feel as though you've been invited for a traditional Italian family dinner. The dishes are simple but so delicious. The service is quick and the food is okay, but the price is unbeatable. So you have to leave a mark of how your customer wants to remember your brand or your business. Number two, organize your business based on this promise. Keeping the promise that sets you apart from your competitors implies that you're doing something more than what they are doing. So, the restaurant that wants to be recognized for its unbeatable prices, for example, will have to find a way to maximize the number of customers served per table in one evening. In other words, your brand will greatly influence the winning formula that you'll base your business on. Number three, of course, is to communicate with your promise. All of your marketing material, from the colors of your logo to your website text, must be developed as a function of this promise. What you say on the Facebook or LinkedIn must be aligned with this message, as must the decoration of your premises. Like, for example, if you have a restaurant, a retro restaurant, so your Facebook or LinkedIn profiles must be colorful, and your vicinity of the business is also likewise that have a good vibe or colorful vibe. And number four, of course, is be consistent. So after defining how you want to perceive, then organizing your business based on this perception and communicating this promise, you must be consistent. Apple, for example, is recognized for making products that are both elegant and innovative. The idea here is to develop trust. Your customers must no longer see your brand as a promise, but as a reality. Consistency is often the hardest part, but the one with the greatest rewards.